Happy Halloween everyone. In GTA Online, I gathered the top 6 Halloween vehicles for your customized buy. Today is one of the last days to buy these vehicles if you haven't already. Some will stay, but some will go, so make sure to buy any of these you want on this list. And I rank these from my personal favorite to my least favorite. But you will see some of these are super fast, some of these are really slow, but some are still my favorite, like the first one we're going to look at. But yeah, happy Halloween guys. Grab a pumpkin spice latte, whatever you want to celebrate Halloween with, and let's look at the top 6 vehicles I gathered for Halloween day in GTA Online. So number 1 is the newest one, only released 20 days ago. It is the Brigham, the new Halloween vehicle, aka the Ghostbusters vehicle. You have to buy it for $1,500,000. Pretty cheap, but you get one rare livery that today is the last day you could get. You have to take a picture of all 10 ghosts and then take a picture of Johnny's ghost, which is a special Easter egg in GTA Online from the story mode from GTA 5. And once you do that, you unlock the Ghost Exposed livery for this vehicle, which makes it really what this vehicle is meant to be. This vehicle is meant to have this livery on it. If you are driving this vehicle with any other livery, what are you doing? This Ghost Exposed livery is the one you need to have on this vehicle. That's what makes this vehicle my personal favorite Halloween vehicle right now, because it's the Ghostbusters vehicle. Obviously, it is going to be some of your guys' favorite vehicle in this one. It is kind of slow. It only has a top speed of 105.5 miles per hour, but that's not what you're getting this vehicle for. You're getting this vehicle if you are a collector, a fan, just want something rare that is limited time only. And even though you can buy this car whenever you want, this livery is only for today. Today is the last day you could get this. So if you didn't get this already, go and get this right now. But yeah, one of the most special vehicles on this list. Second one is very unique. It is a bike, but this bike is kind of crazy. First, it has so much torque, it just takes off whenever you want to. The wheel spin is crazy on this. You could do donuts for days on this. But the Sanctious is very special. It's very unique looking. It has a skull on the front of it. I painted mine all green, so it has kind of like an alien vibe. But it's like a skeleton into a bike. It has a skull, it has bones, it has a spider web on the back of it. It is very unique. And just listen to the sound of this. Oh yeah, listen to the sound of that. That sounds crazy. This vehicle, this bike is one of my favorite bikes in the whole game. It's slow, it's not fast at all. It only has a top speed of 112 miles per hour, but it's very unique. This was added in the Bikers DLC on October 25th, 2016 for a total of $1,995,000. So pretty pricey, but for this unique bike, it is very much worth it. And it has pretty good customization too for what it is. It has good customization for a unique vehicle like this. And it even has a unique horn that no other car has. So don't change the horn on this. This horn is very unique to this bike only. Now for number 3, going back to one of the OG Halloween events, this vehicle was meant to be a Halloween themed vehicle. It is the Albany Lure. This one was released in October 29th, 2015. I stayed up until midnight to get this on release day, and it is so unique. You actually have 2 different options on this. So Rockstar hasn't done this in a long time, but you have 2 different options when you buy this vehicle. So you can have the Ripper livery, which is a red livery, or you can have the Hangman's Grave, which I think most people will pick, which is the gravestones, the clouds, the fog livery. They're really 2 different liveries. They're pretty basic, but there's just something special about having 2 options when you buy it. So you can only have one of these when you buy it. You can't get the other one in the custom shop. You have to buy it with one of these liveries on it, which makes this really special. They really need to bring back stuff like that because that's really unique. But this car isn't really that expensive, only $650,000. Again, it was back in 2015. Inflation hits hard these days in GTA Online, but this car, very cheap, but very good looking too. It has a top speed of 114.25 miles per hour in the muscle cars category. And it can do a wheelie because muscle cars can do wheelies now. So that is just a bonus on top of this vehicle. Being able to do a wheelie on this is pretty insane. I went with a purple paint job on this one because it just brightens up everything. It brightens up the livery and adds some spookiness to it. A OG Halloween vehicle. This vehicle was meant to be a Halloween vehicle. That is why it is 100% on this list. Another OG vehicle from the 2015 Halloween Surprise DLC is the Franken Stange, one of the best out there and still really cheap, only $550,000 to buy this. It has 4 different options compared to the last one, which only had 2. This one has 4. Again, it's mostly just livery options, but it's still just something unique we still haven't seen since that day. The 4 options you have is the Spider Trap, Midnight Potion, Hell's Furnace, and Blazing Death. Those sound crazy. Definitely 100% a Halloween vehicle. This is what this vehicle was made to be. And again, it's a muscle car. It can do wheelies now, which is very cool. It does have a pretty decent top speed. It has a top speed of 106.5 miles per hour, which is 30th out of 42nd in the Sports Classic, but it's still pretty fast for what it is. Now we have the car that came out last year that I made a whole video on, and this is one of the best vehicles used in the whole game, which is really surprising, but listen to this stat right here. So just first off, it came out last year. Online, it cost $980,000 to convert it into the Weevil Custom, which is how you get the Halloween livery and the stance livery, which makes this one of the fastest in the whole game. So it has a top speed of 137.5 miles per hour, which is 4th out of 74 in the muscles car class, and even beats some How Special Works sports car vehicles and supercar vehicles. That's how fast this thing is. Just because it's 4th in muscle doesn't mean muscle cars are slow, because we now have all the Bennies and How Special Works muscle cars, which are competing with the supercar class. So this car is super fast. If you could get it on the bump, it can beat really almost any other vehicle in the whole game. So if you could get on a bumpy road, take this out, put all the stance on, get the wheels on, and this is one of the fastest cars in the game, even though it's really crazy looking, super small, weird looking. It's one of the fastest in the whole game. A very underrated car. If you're looking for an underrated Halloween themed vehicle to go up against these other ones, bring this, you're gonna win 10 times out of 10. The Weevil Custom is just so interesting, so small, and super fast. And I would say this is one of the best Halloween themed vehicles they have added in a long time. At least since number 6, the Vigilante. This one coming out on October 3rd, 2017 in the Smuggler's Run update with the massive price of over $4 million if you want to fully upgrade this, but just buying it $3.7 million to buy it up front. It has a top speed of 147 miles per hour. It is 1st out of 11 in the special car category and 9th best top speed ground vehicle besides any bikes in the whole game. That's how fast this thing is because of the boost. It does have a boost and it does have rockets, making it the only Halloween themed vehicle on this list that has rockets and has a boost and can go this fast. Vigilante Batmobile, which we call it back in the day, is always special. It's always going to be on this list because it's always going to be one of the best vehicles overall in the game, because it's really one of the most fun to drive for me personally. I always drive this whenever I'm all messing around with the friends or the crew, but just solo or collecting this car is a must-have. As you see in the gameplay clip here, I'm trying to land this car onto the UFO by just using the boost. You can do that. That is possible. I have done that before. I have landed this on top of the Maze Bank building. You can do a lot of crazy stuff with this. Super fun, 100% a must buy. Even though it is super expensive, it's a must buy. And that's why it makes number 6 on this list. That is all the 6 best Halloween vehicles. There are a few more hidden ones that aren't exactly Halloween themed, but you can make them Halloween themed, like a Death Rider bike. You can do a lot of cool stuff with other custom cars, but these ones are the 6 best I got. But these ones are 6 best I've gathered, I've researched, and put together this list for you guys to buy these. And buy some of these before they get removed, because Rockstar always removing vehicles in this game. So this is the last day you might be able to buy some of these. But yeah, happy Halloween guys, enjoy this update, and hopefully a GTA 6 announcement soon, hopefully Rockstar. And I'll see you guys in whatever video I make next.